Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Minecraft series. Today's episode is episode 7 of season 14, and we are starting things off just outside of our beautiful little flower field that we have constructed in the last episode, which is outside of our beautiful little castle, which is just starting to look better and better now with all of this going on in front of it. And yeah, in the last episode we started working on a flower field here, and I've decided that I want to, well, make this quite grand, so to say, and really expand basically the blue orchids all the way to like right around here, maybe even. So we're gonna make a really big field out of these flowers. I think that's gonna look really cool, and I've decided in the last episode that I want to make a farm for that, because, well, doing it with the hand, it's fun and all, but it is quite slow. So, you know, I'm not gonna be doing it with the hand. This is starting to finally get quite grassy, so that's good, but yeah, for now we're gonna ignore that. Today's episode we're gonna be building that blue orchid farm, and with that we'll also make a seed farm, which is really nice, because, you know, then I don't need to harvest and replant it the whole time, and I can just actually start slowly filling it all in, which I'm actually really quite happy with and excited about. That's gonna be way better, so to say. But yeah, we need to quickly gather some resources in order to build this thing. I've made a nice little design in a creative world, so, you know, we might have to check that out in a second in order to see what exactly I need to be doing. But at least right now I already know kind of the items that I'm gonna be needing, so it's not like I need to check up on that right away. So we're just gonna gather those items real quick. It's gonna be a really simple farm. I mean, it's just a little flower farm, right? It's not like the most crazy thing you've ever seen or anything. So I think this episode should be quite simple to have that constructed. I'm just gonna need quite a bit of pistons. I thought I might have some cobblestone in here. I guess I don't. Maybe on the other side, maybe. Oh yeah, we also planned all of that out, of course. But that is for a little bit later. We got a bit of cobblestone here. It's not like I need that much cobblestone, I'm gonna be real honest. Every little bit helps. So let's see, maybe there's a little bit more in here. Yes, nice. Alright, let's just take these choke boxes with me for now anyway. I mean, they really do not need to be here, I guess. I'm gonna fly through the cave entrance, boom, just like that, over here into our iron farm, which is not working anymore, but that's fine because it has made enough iron for me right now, so I don't really care. All right, and next update we'll have a completely new system for all of that anyway. Okay, so I also am gonna need some redstone. Shocker, I know. I'm gonna need some quartz for an observer. Which I had hoped I might have had in here. I know I have some down in the big old basement, the mines, but I didn't really want to go down there. There's no redstone here either. Okay, well, I guess I have to go down there anyway, so whatever. Most of our materials are, of course, going to be there, because, well, that's where we mine, so, you know, a lot of the things ended up there. Let's see. I believe this is the good hole, and otherwise I will survive, so it's whatever. There we go. And I mean, look at that, isn't that just beautiful? Alright, so we're gonna start out with just making a bit of redstone here, and I'm just gonna use this guy. I'm gonna need only one observer, actually, now that I think about it. I need some wood though. We'll just use acacia wood. I really don't think I'm gonna be using this stuff for anything in a build or anything, so I don't care. I don't even know how it ended up down here. 21 pistons, that will be enough, so that's good. I really should maybe at some point start organizing things a little bit better though, but whatever. For now, we'll just keep it messy like this. I don't care enough right now. I also doesn't matter. I also need some slime, which unfortunately isn't down here. That's fine. Is this all of the bones that I got? That's not great. I had hoped for a bit more. I mean, I guess. Oh, look at it! Hey, hello, you are here at the perfect timing. I mean, look at that. I said I needed some slime, and well, there they are. Okay, cool. That's like the most perfect thing ever. Oh, hello. How are you surviving? Did they like change something in one of the more recent updates, making these guys survive or something? I mean, look, they've been holding my gunpowder as well. There we go. I want to quickly heal my pickaxe as much as I can. I guess those guys survived because they had armor on, but I don't really see how the creepers survived. But whatever, I suppose. Whatever. We of course have more bones in here. I completely forgot about that. This is already filled. This one is also quite full already. That should be way more than I need in terms of bones, by the way. Like, this is a really good amount here. I think I get like 1.5 stacks for each stack of bone meal. Let's quickly sleep away the night and drink some water. So one stack of bones, that's of course 3 stacks of bone meal. So with that I get at least like 3 stacks, probably up to 4 or 5 stacks of blue orchids. So I think I should be good for a little while here, you know. I think it should be good, but hey, otherwise we'll find out. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. Okay, let's see. We're just gonna start constructing this thing. If I find out I forgot something, that's fine. I will just quickly grab it. I mean, it's not like this is the most far away thing ever or anything like that. I'm literally just gonna be right here, so it's whatever. And then if I don't remember how to build it, then I can quickly pop into the creative world. But I mean, I'm gonna be real honest, it's quite a simple thing. I don't think I should struggle too much with constructing this guy, but you never know, you never know. Now I would like to be as close as possible to all of the area over there, because then hopefully I can just keep it running while I'm, you know, placing down flowers. So I get some flowers, I place them down, and while I'm placing them down, more are being generated for me. That would be quite nice, because then, you know, I wouldn't have to wait or anything like that. I gotta be real honest, I did just make it so that I need to manually pick up the flowers. I wasn't really bothered with making a whole hopper system for it. Because, well, I mean, it's not like I need 1,000,000 flowers. I just need quite a good amount of them, not an infinite amount of them. So I'm not gonna bother with that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need a chest right now. There we go. I just need to pop in some of this stuff right here. Because, oh, it's confusing me. There we go. Alright, now we got some space. Let's start out with making a little platform. So, we're gonna be having this here. Then this here, but this is a dropper, and then this is going to be grass. I mean, eventually. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it's going to be, when I fill all of this in, this will be a 9 by 9. A little grass platform. I mean, it needs to turn into grass, but that should hopefully happen just over time. I'm gonna, of course, pop in some grass blocks in a second, but right now I don't have those in my inventory, so just making most out of it of dirt. But there we go. We get this one, and now we just mine a little bit of grass with the silk touch pickaxe. It's not the most amazing thing ever, but hey, it works. Oh, I do just like the way this looks, by the way. The fogginess over the castle, you know. Just it being slightly out of render distance. Looks quite cool like this. I don't know. I just really need an entrance. we so need an entrance. Okay, that will come soon as well. Okay, I'm just loving the flowers right now, so I'm on my flower arc, I guess. Right, there we go. We're just gonna spread this in here all around. So that we, you know, yeah, this isn't really spread out, but whatever. You get the point, okay? You get the point. Let's get a bit more dirt. There. Alright. Boom. And that's now good. Okay. Then I need my pistons, which are in here. Cool. And I need some cobblestone. Is this gonna be a pretty looking farm? No, absolutely not. Is that a problem? No, I really do not care. But I do want to quickly have that set. It's not gonna be a pretty farm, just so everyone knows. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Boom. And then on the other side, it will be the same, but it will be 1 block further away. I should probably remove this tree as well, I suppose. Just for my sanity, because I cannot handle having leaves in my way and stuff like that. So this one is 1 further away, because otherwise, well, you know, the whole platform wouldn't, it just wouldn't work. I mean, it's quite logical. Alright, there we go. So now we have that there. And now we grab some of that redstone. I got a little itch in my ear. There we go. We get some of the redstone. And we place it all around here. There we go. And there we go. And now it's all beautiful. Just like me. Okay, there we go. That looks good. I mean, just look at how annoying that tree is. Alright. Now, I need some slime balls. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Then I need a block of redstone. I need some hoppers. So, boop. Boop. And there we go. 2 little hoppers. Then I kind of want this to be in the middle of everything. I mean, it's not going to be perfectly centered, but that's whatever. This one here, this one, this one, this one. Boom. Then, oh, I did forget about one thing now that I think about it. I forgot about the... What are they called? Comparators. That's what they're called. I also need those things. So for that, I do need some more quartz. Which I took with me. So this was all for nothing. Alright. Alright. I completely forgot about the fact that I was smart enough to take the quartz with me. But dumb enough to forget that I took the quartz with me. That's really quite something special, isn't it? Alright. It's right here. Cool. Now, we make some torches. Like that. And I'm just gonna... Oh, I do need stone. Alright. Oh, but we have that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought about that. I was prepared. Don't you be worried. Now, I need quite a bit of those as well. So I'm gonna need some more stickeries. And then I'm gonna need some more torturos. And then I'm just gonna make a bunch of those. There we go. Thank you. Boop. 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 Let's for now keep that away from that, because that will not be nice. Then I built it the wrong way around, didn't I? Yeah, this is the first time in my world as well. It's fine. Oh yeah, pickaxes don't work on pistons yet. That is really quite funny. Oops, there we go. Boop, boop. I'm literally doing the same thing I was doing before. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. I just started doing the same thing. I was like, I need to turn it around, and then I just built it a couple blocks back. Like that changed then something. But okay, there we go. I don't know. I don't know how exactly that happened, but whatever. So boom and boom. There we go. And now what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be like, oh, this block. It changed, and then we're gonna take a little output out of the change, like this, into here. Then we get this here and this here. Yeah, this is truly the most advanced redstone you're ever gonna see. Okay, believe me. So we get that there. That I need to place down a dispenser, but I have that one right over here. Oh yeah, I also had an observer, I guess, but hey, we forget about that, okay? Boop, boop, boop. Oh, this really didn't spread yet, did it? Okay, I had some higher hopes, but whatever. Can I... Oh, it's immediately... Oh, that's amazing. Okay, cool. So, what we do now... This is gonna be where the magic happens. We're gonna change this one block over. Just because, you know, it does make sense to do that. So there we go. And then we get boop, boop, boop. And watch this. I have made one piston too little. Too less. Not enough pistons. Let's just keep it at that. I didn't make enough pistons. Give me another piston. Thank you. And I need one more sticky out of that. Oh, there we go. Alright, now, moment of truth. Watch this, right? So we get you, and we get you. And now what I do... Boom. One starts low, one starts high. I mean... Yeah, I know. I know, it really is quite something special. And then each of them have a little delay coming out of it. So that, you know... They fire after that one has fired. And then bubble-in, bubble-a-boom, bubble-a-bop. we got a good farm. It really is just that simple. I gotta be honest. I mean, I know I am a genius. I did turn on music, didn't I? Yeah, it's on. I don't know if I've heard any music yet, but whatever. We'll play some jukebox stuff in a second, I guess. There we go. And boom. Alright, so now that one is filled with bone meal. And now I really need this grass to spread. Otherwise, it kind of doesn't do anything. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get some more grass real quick. Because, well, otherwise this would be quite a boring farm for a little while. So let's just start mining, I guess. Because I only have a pickaxe with silk touch. So yeah, this is a little sad. I know. You know, it's a bit sad to be doing this so far into a series with a pickaxe. But hey, you know, you gotta play with the cards you've been dealt, and I haven't been dealt a silk touch shovel yet. So you know, I'm mining grass with my pickaxe right now. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. All right, there we go. That will do for now. I need to sleep away the night as well. So boom, boom, and drink some water. Cool. Okay, let's see it. We'll start off with this. Well, that made a huge difference, didn't it? Hopefully it will just start spreading a little bit faster now. I mean, look at how much grass there already is, right? Surely it will start spreading. But now we can also turn this thing on, which I need to make an off switch as well real quick before we turn it on. Otherwise, you know, that is a bad idea. Let's just say it like that. So we make a little lever, right? And all I need to do is lock one of them, and then eventually it will stop working. That's just, yeah. So that right now, but now it will work. And there we go. And look at this. It is doing its thing. And we are getting orchids. And we are getting flowers. Now, 50% of the time it's not working because, well, there's dirt. So it's really not that efficient yet. But hey, you know, while this is doing its thing already a little bit, I can just go and gather a bit more grass. And then it will start working faster and faster the more grass I place down. Okay, let's just do it like that. So yeah, and it's already producing a little bit of stuff. It's not at full efficiency yet, but that's fine, because in a second it will be great. It will be glorious. It will be absolutely amazing. And look, I can just do this, and now it should turn itself off. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. And look at all of the flowers and the seeds. Oh, it's truly quite something beautiful, if I have to say it myself. Oh, I'll place one above. There we go. Alright, and now there's really not that much dirt left. I mean, it will spread, but I feel like every time I turn this thing on, making it switch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, when it's working, it's probably gonna not spread its grass as quickly. So let's just gather those last 6 ones, and then it will work. There we go. There we go. Oh, whoa, I don't know how I entered flight mode there, but that is fine. Okay, boom. And boom. There we go. Okay, we got ourselves a farm. I have done it. I have made a farm. It's been a really long time since I've made a farm in this series. But there you go. It's a farm. It works and it is beautiful. At least if you were to ask me. So I'm gonna leave this running while I go over here. Now it is maybe decreasing my frames a little bit, I will admit to that, but that's fine. I'm gonna first of all place down the seeds, and then I need to change the chests that are there, because, well, it's kind of in the way of me placing down my orchids, so yeah, we gotta change that up real quick. But hey, right now I just want to plant some seeds, so there we go. And soon this whole wheat field will actually be a wheat field, and then it will be beautiful. Like me, and then I will be happy. Alright, all of this, we're gonna move it. Boop, boop, boop. Only 4 chests, okay. We're gonna move it to right here because this is where our pathway is going to be. So I don't need to care when, you know, about everything here. So there you go. We'll put these in here as well. Boop. And we'll put the ice in here. I guess we'll put the flower. Oh no, I was already putting the flowers in here as well. Whatever. You know, it's just a bit of a mess, but that's fine, okay? It's whatever. I will sort it all out someday. Someday. But not today, or tomorrow, or anytime soon probably, but that's fine. Because someday I will sort it all out, okay? Trust me. Alright, there we go. And there we go. Okay, so now we can place you down here as well. And let's see. In just that small little amount of time that I was doing all of this, right? Look at all of the flowers that have been generated. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh, I fell down. Oh my goodness, and it's making more right now as well. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at it. Look at a whole ocean of flowers. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, let's start placing down these flowers, because that's already gonna take a little while. It is a bit framey, but whatever. So we're gonna make rows of 2 expansion here, so to say. Because why not? And then we're just gonna go along and fill in all of the flowers, and we're gonna make a massive flower field, and I'm gonna be super happy because blue orchids are so pretty and all that kind of stuff, okay? That's how this is going to go. Now, of course, items do start despawning after 5 minutes, but I think we should be fine for a little while. I'm not too worried about it. In fact, let me just put on a little music here, alright? Just a little music. That's how confident I am. There we go. I really don't know what the best strategy is to do this as quickly as possible, but maybe I just go along like this. Maybe this works, I guess. That's fine. I mean, at this point I can already start filling them up to the wall, I suppose. Right, because I'm already so close to the wall. So might as well start going like this. Oh yeah. I do have to terraform this cliff as well to something really cool, I think. This could really start looking quite cool once it goes up a bit more and, you know, it's actually terraformed and not just a straight cut. Yeah, I think that will look awesome as well. I got so many flowers already just from that one batch. This was a great idea. This was really needed, so to say. Alright. Just like that. We are starting to really get a large field already going here. And in a second I will be flying in with more flowers and then I can see how it's starting to look from up above. So that's quite cool as well. Just look at this. Oh, so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Alright, there we go. Now it's gonna be quite hard to fill it out all the way to this point, but whatever. Oh, we'll just keep on going like this. Looks like I'm out of flowers though. That's fine. There we go. We'll gather some more. And now I am gonna turn it off. Otherwise we just get way too many flowers. Look at that. I haven't even used up that much bone meal yet. Like, this is 3 stacks of bones. In total that's in there, of course. And then I haven't even used one. Well, I've used 1 stack of bones now. And look at the amount that I'm getting, right? Like, look at this. Boom. This is a lot of flowers. Like, whoa. Okay, and so many seeds as well. Now I need to see. Okay, they don't fly into the hopper. That's a good thing. I don't really want them to, of course, fly into the hopper. Alright, we're gonna switch it up and plant down some seeds now as well. Because I got a lot of those. And they also need to happen. Because, yeah, well, this whole field, it's gonna be only beautiful when there's all of the wheat and all of the flowers in, okay? We need it all. We need all of it. Not just some part of it. Every part of it. But yeah, from here you cannot even see, like, the the blue stuff, right? So I'm really interested to see how it's gonna look when you're like in the tower. Like when you're in that tower, right? You're gonna just see a whole ocean of wheat and then of blue flowers as well, which I think is gonna be so cool. That's just amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Alright, there we go. Was that like 1 stack? But probably more, right? I don't know. We got a lot of stacks though, so this is also way better. I should have made a wheat or a seed farm a little bit earlier, I suppose, because now we can actually start filling in my whole wheat field way quicker than when I, you know, harvested and then replant it the whole time, because my goodness, that was getting quite slow, let's just say it like that. But now, I mean, it's a dual purpose thing, right? I'm getting seeds and I'm getting blue flowers, so it's double worth it in my opinion. Alright, there we go. And another big row placed down here. Let me just see how far I can just get with literally 1 batch. I mean, 1 stack of bones, and I've up to probably almost 10 stacks of bones. So you know, that is actually quite a lot. And look at how many we just already placed. And I got a lot more seeds here as well. Okay, this is looking quite promising. I'm gonna put on the next disc real quick. Oh yeah, I haven't really looked at it from up above yet, like I said I was gonna do. So let's do that. Let's do that real quick. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Then you really get just that effect of it being so many that they just kind of blend in with each other. And then, I don't know, it looks so good because you still see the grass underneath it. But you just see an ocean of blue as well. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, there we go. Can I place beds wherever I want yet in this version, like on top of this? Yes! Oh, that's amazing. Okay. That took so long to get added. Alright, let's sleep away this night and drink some more water. Nice. I'm gonna stand here. There we go. And back to placing down the seeds we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Finally, we will fill out our entire wheat field. And not just one little quarter of it in the corner, but the entirety. Of course, it's gonna be a big difference between it now being a green field of seeds and it eventually turning into the golden field. Because when it's gold, then it looks just even better, like twice as good. So yeah, that we'll slowly see, gradually see it getting more and more golden, right? Which is gonna be quite cool. Gonna be quite cool. My goodness, we really got like a lot of seeds out of just 1 batch. That's crazy. There we go. And that's another row done. I don't think we're gonna finish another one, but hey, we can at least get started on it. Why not? It ain't much, but it's honest work, you know what I'm saying? It's honest work, alright. Almost. Well, maybe we will reach the end. Do I have? No, I don't have another stack. Okay, never mind. We will probably not reach the end then. There we go. Alright. Let's turn this farm on again while we place down the orchids. There we go. And let's get planting here, I guess. It's planting time. You know? You know what I mean? There we go. Just the whole wave of them. Let's just start going out like this. Then eventually we match up here. Let's see. How far do I want it to go? Do I really want it to go all the way out here? I guess I do. Kinda want it to make a line right here, I guess. And then kind of start coming in here. There we go. Like roughly to this point, I think. Oh, it's a bit hard to judge how exactly I want it to be, because the pathway is of course going to go here. So I guess I could make it a bit more bulbous even, so to say. So a bit more outward going even. And then maybe around here it starts to actually curve in. Like just roughly around here. I mean, the pathway is of course gonna be probably like right here, so I can even go further into that, but I still need to plan that out as well, so... You know, it's hard to judge just yet how I want everything to be here. Okay. Next one. There we go. Let's for now just plant these down. Of course, we do need to do this on that side still as well, which I have kind of postponed since I wanted to do the blue orchid thing first. But hey, after I've done this side with the blue orchids, I do really need to start working on that. Because, you know, that's also just a part that needs to be done. That is also just a part that needs to be done. Step by step, more and more progression will be made until eventually we reach our goals here. That's how this works. I do also really need to start working on that castle soon. Again with the building, but I'm just enjoying making my flower field a little bit too much right now, so you know, if I'm enjoying it then I'm gonna keep on doing it, I guess. Which is fine, I mean, as long as we're making progression, it's good. As long as we're working towards something. I don't know, I think the way they've made flowers is just so perfect, since you also just have that randomness, right? Like, they're never in the same spot. Well, then, of course, if I were to remove this one, it will also always be in the same spot. But, like, in comparison to each other, they're always in a bit of a different spot. Making them actually feel alive more, so to say, than just most other blocks being the exact same every time. I don't know, maybe that's me. But I really like the way they did that. Oh, we're out. Okay. Let's turn it off again. That really went quite quickly. There we go. There. 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 And nice. This looks like a really good batch once again as well. How lovely. Right, I will turn it on again. And just while I'm placing down the blue orchids, I will keep it running. There we go. Now, I am of course gonna need way more seeds than I need the blue stuff, so... Yeah, we'll probably have quite an overflow of this flower after I'm done here, but you know what? I cannot complain about it. I might use it in the future as well still, since I do just love the way this looks. So, yeah, maybe in the next project I will also do it. You never know, you never know. There we go. And here is kind of where the pathway is, of course, meant to be placing. So I need to start planning that out a little bit. Let's see, so we kind of got that wrinkle going on, right? So I kind of want to continue that. Like so. Kind of in this direction, and now it starts getting more straight. Maybe a bit more already here. And sort of like this. Yeah. I think this is a pretty good outline. So then we get to here. And here it starts sitting a bit more straight. Of course, still wrinkly, wronkly all around. But a bit more started to go in really one direction here. And then here it starts to get into that. Maybe a bit wider. There we go. Let's actually turn the whole field into it so that I have a good feel for how it's gonna look. Of course, I not wanna waste too much of this, so let's just make a new shuffle for it. There we go. Will this shovel survive the whole thing? I don't know. But we'll find out, I guess. There. Like that. Boom. I think it will survive the whole thing. That's quite nice. Guess I won't have to be worried about that then. It might be cutting it close though. I'm not gonna make a new one for this small little part that's gonna be left though, so whatever. If it breaks, it breaks. Ah, there it goes. It served me well. There we go. Alright, so maybe it's a bit wide at one point here, but I think this is gonna look... Yeah, this looks pretty decent already. And just look at the field of flowers, right? Oh, so many flowers. We do need a bit more curvature to it right here, I think. Just a little bit more. But that we can fix. Just gotta have some music for it. So yeah, I feel like I should add a little something here. So that it starts curving, but not fully yet. You know? Oh well, there we go. Also don't know how much of this I want to keep hill or what. I think I'm gonna terraform this mostly into cliff. So at that point in time, I will have to change things around a little bit anyway. But yeah, I think a bit more like this. Maybe it should just keep on going forward until it reaches the pathway though. Kind of like right here. It's the cutoff line. Then... probably something like this will be fine, right? Probably. Okay, that really looked like an empty spot. Okay, I think now I should turn it off. First of all, I'm probably close to 5 minutes already, so it's just gonna start despawning. And second of all, this is gonna be quite a good amount for a little while, so, you know, we're good with this. I mean, I'm literally full. Look at that, that's crazy. That's quite crazy. Didn't expect to just have a full inventory here, but there we go. And there we go. Cool. That's so much already. Is this all filled? This is all filled. Nice. That makes my life quite simple. Now I just need to carve it all the way up to here. And I might want to add in a little fence between this and that. The pathway and the stuff here. I suppose. Just because that would make sense. Yeah. Right. You know what? I'm going to do the seeds right now. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to start terraforming it all up a little bit. And leave the orchids for now. Because we have some other business to take care of first here, I suppose. But hey, let's do the seeds first. I think we might almost have enough to fill in this entire quadrant, so to say. So that would basically be this half done, and that half is like way smaller. Like it's not actually 50-50. Then we're probably over 60% done once this is all filled in. So that is really good. We're starting to get quite close to that part being done. It's just a matter of getting the seeds and placing them all down. So yeah, let's sleep away another night and drink some more water. There we go. Boop. Boop. Boopity boop. And continue on blazing down the seeds. I'm just gonna quickly go along here. Make it all catch up with each other. It's just a bit annoying if it's not like that. There we go. And I'll catch up. Nice. I'm just gonna go over here. Might be a bit silly. This is probably not the most efficient way of doing it, but hey, whatever. I'm doing it like this, and I like it like this. And now you can really start seeing just where I started placing it down first and where less. You can actually see a gradient of height, which I find quite funny. And the more you look over there, the higher it just gets. I don't know. I really like the way that looks. Looks quite cool. You can just see which seeds were placed down first and which one are the newest ones. So that's cool. Anyway, is this gonna get us all the way to over there? That would be so nice. I mean, that field is not fully filled in yet either. But it's damn close. So then we're really almost done with this half. It should just be beautiful. I mean, look at that, right? It's not much that's left here on this side. Let's be real honest. This is more, so yeah. Oh, this is gonna be like this, I guess. There we go. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see. I haven't made any calculations as to how many seeds I actually need. Can I see how many seeds I've like mined, crafted, used? Seeds, 3,000. 3,500 seeds were planted down, I guess. That is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool statistic to look at. Oh well, it's gonna be a little bit more by the end of this. It's probably gonna be close to a 5,000 seed wheat field, I suppose. Probably not quite 5,000 yet. I mean, I've also planted down more seeds before in the series as well, so that's counting towards it also. And all that kind of stuff, but it's probably gonna be over 3,000 seeds in this wheat field, I'm gonna assume. That's pretty cool. Hey, that's a pretty cool number. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, there we go. More and more. I do like placing down the orchards more because they are simpler. I gotta be real honest. They take less effort to place down. But oh well. It is what it is. There we go. And that is another lane done. I want to see how many seeds do I use with one lane. So we got 2 stacks right here, right? I mean, the lanes are getting drastically smaller each time I make a new one. So this is not the best indicator, but hey, I don't know. I don't have much else to do right now because I'm just placing down seeds. So I might as well try and make it interesting in some way. So that is 1 stack burned through. And I don't think we're gonna even burn through the second one yet. That's fine. Then we will exactly know how many seeds I need for 1 lane. Well, for this specific lane, I suppose, but whatever. And it looks like it's going to be like 1 3/4 of a stack. Yeah, basically. Okay, interesting. Do I? Yes, I do. Okay, so that means I can basically do like 1, maybe 2 more lanes with a bit of luck, but it's not gonna be more than that. Cool. I mean, we do have the little pit stops in this one, the water spots, so that's cool. I remember digging all of this out. No, not digging, placing in all of this dirt and gridding it all out. Feels like yesterday, man. It's already quite some time ago. It's so crazy how much this area has transformed over the last, like, season, basically. It's quite insane. I mean, I remember we came back to the series and I just started working on the cliff, right? And now I'm on the front and the... Whew, so much has changed so quickly. I like it. I like it a lot. I love it. I love the change. Alright. Are we gonna make it with this last little stack? I think just about, or so close that there's gonna be like 3 seeds remaining. That's what I am guessing is gonna happen here. I might be a bit wrong though. I think this is not actually even nearly that close. No, okay, never mind. I was wrong. Oh, sorry. I didn't have any extra seeds, right? No. I do have a lot of extra orchards, just not here, I suppose. I got quite a bit of them here. In my chest. Oh, it's not a crazy amount, but it's still a good amount. Let's not be mean here. But I need to do the whole flower field thingy now. Okay. Let's see. How do we do? How do we do? That's the question. I need cobblestone first. Let's just start out with that. So we got that right. I am thinking I kind of want the edge of this to be sort of cobblestoned out as well. The edge of the path. I think that will be better. Because then, well, I don't know. I feel like that would be better. I feel like that gives a little bit of character to it, let's say. That's just a vibe I'm getting. But not too much cobblestone, just little bits, right? Basically like this. Never connected corners, so to say. That's what we want to avoid. So at this spot, it just goes like that. And then I do want fences. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Oops. At these spots, I do think I want fences as well. Just because it kind of, I don't know, it makes sense in my head. I don't know. This is, of course, a connected corner, but it makes sense because it makes sense. It makes sense. This is also a connected corner, but it makes sense. It's fine. So yeah, I do think I want fences, fences, funsies. I don't know. Fences just really sounds weird. Maybe that's on me. Okay. I had jungle wood. There we go. I'm gonna use this to make the sticks. there. And then we use that to make the... No, that's the wrong way around. I wanted that one. There we go. Alright. Oh, that's a little much, but whatever. So now we kind of get the whole fence thing going on. And once again, I don't want them to be too connected. So you can just still walk through it, but it's just a little separation of everything here. I guess on spots like this, it's fine to have them be like that. So this is kind of how I want that to look. Yeah, I think that's good. Just a little separation between the flower field and then the, you know, the not flower field part. I think this is a good separation to have. There we go. Let's fill in all of the orchards to this point. We also gotta move this stuff now, I guess. It's about time. There we go. Boop. And like before, we'll just plop it all down here. And we'll chirp it up. Of course, this needs to be connected. So here we have that one. Here and here we have that one. And here. Like that. I'm gonna grab some of these. And place them in there. That is necessary. There we go. Now that actually feels, I don't know, more logical as well. That it's all the way up to here, but there's a little fence separating it. I think that makes sense. A fence sense. Yeah, fence sense. That sounds really good. Alright, there we go. And now I just gotta see how I wanna do this. I'm just gonna fill in all of this all the way to the fence. Then we can really start having a feel for how all of this is going to look, of course. And that is cool. That is cool. Alright. There we go. There. Yeah, we should have more than enough orchards here, I believe. With the amount that we have gotten from the machine so far. So that's good. I guess I could turn it on again in a second. But I want to turn it on again while I'm building that section. Because I need to wait with that anyway, right? Like doing all of that. Wait, have I turned it on in the last second? Maybe I have turned it on and I've just forgotten. Okay, I have not turned it on. Alright, I didn't remember. I just didn't remember. So I wanted to double check real quick, but I didn't turn it on. Okay, good. It could have been quite bad. Alright. I believe that's it completely filled in now, right? And maybe I do want a little fence field going around this as well. Just a little. Yeah, I do need to curve it up a bit more here as well. Okay, let's sleep away one more night and drink some more water. Alright, there we go. Oh. Yeah, alright, let's see. So this is basically going to continue out like this. So here we'll have cliff as well. Right, because I want to make it into an actual big cliff kind of thing. So this is basically going to be the line of that cliff. I mean, we already have some stone there to solidify it. So that's good. And now this all is gonna be gone. We'll cut it nicely and straight. There we go. Patch you up a little bit. Alright, so like that. And now we can actually make the orchard part expand out a little bit more, so to say. So that it's actually bulbous again. Maybe not. Maybe not. Ooh. I guess we can make it all the way out to this point. I just don't need it to be going too quickly. That's kind of the tricky part right now. Don't make it curve too quickly just yet. But I guess here we can have another amplifier of the curve. And then let's see, maybe one more here. And then it will just match up with the landscape here to that point. There we go. I mean, just see how this is gonna look from a little bit higher up above, I suppose. This is all fit in. Just gotta do this little bit right here now. Of course, this is all gonna be landmass, by the way, as well. This is not gonna stay as a river, but that will come later. Now we're just gonna ignore that. How does it look from our favorite little spot up this tree? Oh my goodness, that is so many flowers. Yeah, we really needed to continue on that part in order to make it make sense, so to say. Of course, I'm not looking at it from the angle that you should be looking at it right now, because it's not straight. I kind of should be looking at it from that angle. So more like here. Which I feel like now it makes already way more sense, yeah. It is just a lot of blue. It is just a lot of blue, isn't it? I think I should get a fence around it, though. Just a little fence around it, yeah. Let's do that. Put this in here. Take my fences out. There we go. And we'll make a little fence around it just to make it feel contained and not a random field of flowers, so to say. Put an actual, you know, plant out kind of thing. That's the vibe I want to give to it. That is what I want to give to it. There. And I guess I could just kind of keep this straight for a little while. Maybe cut into it a little bit more here. And then a bit more here. And then here I want the cliff to be going. So then it kind of follows the cliff. So then I don't need to be doing that anymore. Oh. There we go. So like this. There, there. There. Okay, let's get these into place. Boop, 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 boop. Now these are going to be really quite connected, of course, as opposed to those ones. But that's not a big deal, I don't think. You cannot see the yellow from the wheat at this point, I suppose. Let's see, this does need to be gone then. So what I'm trying to say is, like, you cannot see the yellow from the wheat field from through there, but that's fine. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Yeah, that little fence does just make it make more sense, so to say. Whew! Well, that's one half of the blue orchid part done. That already took quite some time, but it is looking lovely. Now, I do think we might need some things to break it up in there. But I'm not going to be working on that just yet. I want the other side to be done first. So I need this to be a bit more round, I think, in order to make it make sense. But first we got to do this section. So let's get started on that. We're not going to be able to finish it in today's episode. Don't get me wrong. But we can get started. So, you know, then I am going to get started. If I can, then I will. First we do this. All the way. All the way. There. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, beep, beep, doop. And nip, nip, nip. Alright. And there we go. So that's now good. Of course, this is where it's fine. I don't think I want fences on this side. I don't think so. I'm not gonna do that right now, at least. Maybe eventually. I don't know. I will have to think about it. Let's put in another one. Oh, no, not the same one again. That's a bit boring. We'll do that one. Okay, there. Oops. There we go. We need maybe lights in here as well, but it's gonna be a bit tricky. I think I need blue carpets for that. Which I'm gonna be able to get a lot of because of, you know, the orchid whole thing. But yeah, that might be a good idea as well. Get blue carpets with lights under them in there, so that at night it actually glows. That would be quite cool. For now, I'm not gonna worry about that because I never let it be nighttime, so whatever now. Okay, we can start up like this. This. This is a bit hard to judge here, but whatever. There we go, something like that. Boop, 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 boop. Dirt, boop, dirt, boop. Dirt, boop, boop, dirt. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm gonna corner this up a little bit more as well, right? Here we'll have the pathway. So I kinda need to start laying it out already. And I suppose I'm gonna go somewhere along these lines. Which leaves us with maybe something like this. I mean, we're not really gonna have much of the flowers on this side, I suppose. Maybe a little bit of flowers right there, but not much. Which is fine. It's absolutely fine. So it's mainly gonna be right here, the flowers. And then here, I suppose we can just continue it alongside this, right? Yeah. So kind of like so. And then we'll still have the red ones first here. I think that makes sense. Just kind of make it be here nonetheless. Even though it's not fully fitting in. So to say. That's okay. Roughly to right here, I think. So we fence this up. Like so. There we go. Then we start planning out those ones. So this is of course going to be here. So this will be where the next one is going to be. So just gently follow the line here. Which is quite simple. Simple enough. Just gotta follow the line that has been made before me. Like this. There we go. Boom. There we go, nice. Simple enough. Really simple enough, actually. I'm gonna keep on doing it like this. Now, I'm not gonna place in the fences just yet. Because what I wanna do is I wanna make it easy to place down the flowers. And when I place in the flowers when the fences are already all there, I think that's gonna be tricky. But the cobblestone makes it easier like this. Okay, there we go. So now we get another lane right here. Like so. Oh. Boom. 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 Oh, no, 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 no. Not like that, though. Alright. Like this, this. Not like that. Oh my goodness. Get them out of my inventory. Alright, there we go. They are annoying me. Boom. 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 There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be pretty. I think. I hope. Okay, let's sleep away this last little night here. Drink some bit more water. Nice. And there we go. Alright, we are definitely not gonna be able to finish this, but we can do one more layer, I think. We of course got 3 of those, 2 of those. So 1, 2, 3. So this is the last one for just the red, guys. Crazy work, I know. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. This one, this one, this one, this one. This, And like this. And like this. Oh my goodness, it's becoming so beautiful. There we go. And there we go. Alright, and I think with this one I gotta end the episode because, well, we're just simply out of time here. I gotta be real honest. And I want to make a screenshot of today's episode still, of course. So I guess we'll make it of the blue orchards field, since that is starting to be so pretty. But yeah, we'll make a little screenshot from like right here, I guess. This looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I think this is starting to look really cool. Alright, anyway, as I said, I gotta end the episode right here, because, well, we're out of time for today. So, yeah, I do hope you all enjoyed today's episode. As always, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. So for now, goodbye.